All right, welcome to today's trading recap for this Wednesday, June 7th, 2023. First thing I want to talk about is the natural gas. Now, the natural gas trade was actually put on yesterday, and I kind of wanted to show you this. So we put it on yesterday. We were in this for quite a while. We got in around 10:01, 10:02, something like that. It was a buy. It was an HF1 buy, one of my stronger setups. Looking for a profit target up here around 22.96, 22.96, 22.97, somewhere up there. Anyway, I held on to this thing. Now, this has a very high probability of hitting. The problem is sometimes it takes a little bit longer than you expect. In this case, that's exactly what happened. And I want to kind of watch this trade here. But I held on to this trade until approximately, you can see we never even got close to reversing or getting stopped out. Just kind of bounced around, bounced around, bounced around. You will see the target pop up here in a minute. We're still kind of in between everything here. And then finally around 7:38, 7:39, finally hit profit target. So I was in this trade a long time. Now, why would I hold it that long? Because I didn't have much risk. Wasn't really risking a whole lot. Didn't have a whole lot of trades, contracts on, and so I made $84. A long time to make $84. But the power of Einstein is amazing because it kept saying it was going to hit that target. Okay, so these targets have, Einstein is really good about providing me with high probability targets, and everything in this business is about probabilities, and that's the beauty of Einstein. It's one of the few tools that I know that it's easy to get into a trade, but the ability for it to predict where the market's going to go with a high probability is very rare. And that's probably why it's I don't know if anybody's ever discovered it. Maybe others have, but something that I've kept under wraps here since the 80s. But anyway, very nice trade on natural gas. Let's see what else. The NASDAQ. I want to show you this NASDAQ because not only do we have a buy, but we also end up having a sell, and Einstein hit it in both directions. Let's take a look at the mini NASDAQ today. All right, here's a 1-minute chart of the mini NASDAQ today. So we entered the trade. First trade came in around 8:56. It was a buy. It was an HF3 buy, one of my patterns. HF3 buy, had a profit target sitting up here. Did hit profit target. Target was hit at 9:34, but here's what's interesting. So you can see the buy, took the profit, got out on the buy, but then it turned around and it had, which is kind of unusual, but it had another HF3 short on the downside. And that came in around 10:16, and it ended up hitting profit target. Ended up hitting this lower profit target here at, it didn't take very long, 2 or 3 minutes later, maybe 5 minutes later, hit profit target. So not only did the patterns in Einstein predict that it would hit target on the upside, but using the exact same pattern, HF3 also caught the downward move. Now, there were other trades I didn't take throughout the day that would have won. I was kind of looking back, but I like to take these trades first thing in the morning. That's when you're going to find the majority of your volatility. It's first thing in the morning, so I don't like to hold on to a trade long term like I did on that natural gas, all right? So I like the early volatility in the morning. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to still hit my targets later in the afternoon. It just means I'm going to hit my targets faster. So I don't want to hold on to any trades over a long period of time. So usually those first 3 hours of the trading day are usually the best because we have enough movement to get in and get out, hit targets pretty quickly. As we start going into the afternoon, you can hold on to your trades a little bit longer, and that's something I really don't like to do. All right, good day in stocks as well. Let's take a look at our stocks. All right, so here we go. This is going to be our trade on CJET. CJET was the first trade I took this morning during the first hour. Bought it at 9:04 with an HF2 buy. Entered at, let's see, I got in at 9:04, around 5:46. Hit my targets here at 9:19. And what I got? I got out 9:19 at 555. So nice little trade on that. So picked up 180 on that. Let's look at MVIS. All right, here's my nice little MVIS trade. MVIS. Also put that on during the first hour at 9:28. I went ahead and I entered on MVIS around somewhere between 7:40. I think it was 7:45. Bought in at 9:28. I actually exited at 9:31. So I got out at 9:31 at 791. 791. After we penetrated these three levels here. So my first target was right here around 750. Then I had a 760. Must have had a 765, and then I had another 767. It was going parabolic. And as we started pulling back a little bit, I went ahead and got out just beautiful at 791 on MVIS. I did not re-enter. That was it for that trade. So I tried to stick to the rule that once I get into a trade in the morning and I have a nice profit, I really don't like to re-enter it. I'm just thinking that usually that first big thrust up is typically going to be the best opportunity instead of trying to wait for a pullback and then going up again. Now, yeah, you can trade like that, but I think the probabilities, at least for my trading, shows that they're not as profitable as that first burst. And so I really like to take that first burst during the morning action. And so that's pretty much what she did on MVIS. You can see on MVIS, picked up $380. Also did a little bit on ZURA. Once again, these are all real short scalps. EFTR was a nice little trade, just wasn't moving. The same with YEXT. And then PLCE, got in kind of late on PLCE, literally after I got out of it. It finally started taking off, and it went through 2 or 3 different targets. So, but it wasn't moving for a long time, and I had held on to that for too long. We were getting into late in the day, so I went ahead and got out. Only made $6 on it, but been a little bit more patient. Held a little bit longer. Had a really late in the day rally. Would have picked up a little bit more on that trade. But nonetheless, that's it. Overall, not a bad day. So looking at what we did on the indices, what we did on natural gas, in combination with the stocks. I had a really nice day. So tomorrow is Thursday, always my favorite day to trade. I think Thursdays are always one of the better days out of the week to trade, period. So looking forward to my Thursday action coming up. So please join us in the morning. We do it every morning. We do it from 9 to 10 Eastern time every morning. You can watch me trade live, and I do call out my trade, so you can watch it in action instead of after the fact. All right, that's going to be it. Everybody have a good day, and we'll see you hopefully first thing in the morning. Take care.